If you are a woman service-based owner, I'm sure you know who Jenna Kutcher is. In this video, I will go in depth and I will analyze her personal style. I will show you which looks work for her and how her personal style helps her create a cohesive brand. If you are a woman entrepreneur and you want to develop your personal style, this channel is for you. So don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell to get notified when I post a new video, which is every Wednesday. Over the past 15 years, I've been a stylist for big celebrities. I also spent years styling for editorials, music videos, and advertising jobs. Now I help women entrepreneurs in a service-based industry develop a powerful image. So if you are at the point where you don't know what your personal style is and you need help defining it, I have a very fun quiz that will help you discover what that style is. I will give you a list of the must-have pieces and brands, and I will link the quiz in the description below. So without further ado, let's get started. So first of all, let's talk about who Jenna Kutcher is. So she's a very successful woman entrepreneur. She's a digital marketer, a photographer, she's a course creator, she has a podcast, she's a coach, and she's also an author of a newly published book. So overall, she is a very successful entrepreneur. So let's start with Jenna Kutcher's personal style. So if we categorize her, I would say her style is boho casual. She tends to wear earthy colors and breathable clothes. Most of her looks she wears are sort of like a girl next door inspired, beachy, approachable, and flowy. So you can see her wearing boho inspired tier dresses or blouses, printed tops and dresses with some boho inspired elements and embroidery. And the silhouettes are flowy and casual, but the overall style fits into a boho inspired look. She combines that boho inspired looks with a very casual, sort of like an everyday casual pieces that you probably are wearing when you are around errands every day, right? Now you can see her wearing a simple t-shirts, jeans, striped tees, and a denim jacket, promoting her new course or like a new podcast episode. So now in terms of the colors, she usually sticks to earthy and muted colors. She wears lots of muted orange colors, yellows, beiges, and off-whites. So sometimes she picks delicate prints like v-neck blouses or flowy dresses, but most of the time she picks solid colors. Now what really stands out is something you might have not paid attention to: the choice of fabrics. She always picks natural fabrics. So from what I can see from the pictures, obviously I haven't seen her in person, she wears a lot of like linen and cotton pieces that is tied again to that boho inspired style. She wears a lot. So you can see that especially for her family inspired images that she is posting either on her Instagram, and sometimes even she's using those images and those photographs for her marketing needs. So overall, the style is boho inspired and casual. So let's talk about some of the looks that she wore. I picked top 3 best looks I will go over in terms of the styling, silhouettes, colors, and overall aesthetics. So let's start with this image first. So this is a perfect representation of her personal style that is very much aligned with her brand. So she is wearing a mustard blouse. There is a ruffle detail on a sleeve, which makes it more feminine. The color is perfect, and I believe that color, if I'm not mistaken, it's part of her actual branding color. So now the image is definitely one of the official branding images she's using across her marketing. So what I love the most is the color that I just mentioned. It's bright, it's approachable, it's warm. I love the silhouette as well. She's wearing a button-up v-neck blouse. Since she has a big bust, the v-neck helps open up her neckline. The jewelry helps tie this whole outfit together. It's absolutely perfect image. Now the second image that I chose is a boho inspired look. She's wearing jeans, a tee, and a long sort of like a kimono jacket. Again, she's wearing a v-neck top, which is very helpful if you have a big bust, it helps create a better shape. So this is a boho type of sort of like an inspired look I was talking about at the beginning of this video. So simple, very approachable, and again, very consistent with her personal style. Now, the last one that I love is this casual outfit. She's wearing a v-neck blouse, jeans, and she added a scarf detail around her neck. Again, she always picks perfect silhouettes for her body type. V-neck helps create a good proportions because of her big bust, and the scarf is like an excellent added accessory to make this outfit even more fun. And all those three looks are approachable, very much on brand in terms of the color palettes, overall aesthetics, and the proper silhouettes. So this is a great example that you can be a successful entrepreneur. You don't have to wear like a black blazers or like a stiff silhouettes to look presentable, to look trustworthy, and to look on brand, right? It always has to come from you, and forcing yourself sort of into a specific style will never really look credible. So let's talk about how her personal style is helping her create a cohesive brand. So first of all, her style is very consistent. Everything from the style choices to silhouettes to colors and prints. Whenever she shows up, her style is consistent every single time. So she is not wearing like random pieces of clothing every time, and her style is not like really, I would call it like all over the place, okay? So consistent silhouettes and wardrobe pieces are very ties, they tie everything together. And Jenna usually picks like v-neck blouses, jeans, boho inspired dresses, or printed tops. Now again, she consistently wears similar silhouettes. You will never see her wearing like a pantsuit or like a formal blazer. All the silhouettes she picks are casual, but at the same time, she always looks put together, and the silhouettes fit her body shape perfectly. Now, colors are another element that is very consistent. She picks neutral, earthy tones as well as muted orange and yellow colors. Those colors are consistent with her branding colors. Now, what's very important is that she only wears those colors for her official branding photos and uses them for her marketing needs, right? So she usually doesn't wear her branding colors when she posts on Instagram, unless she's promoting one of her courses or maybe like her book she recently wrote. Now, so essentially her personal style is very integrated in her marketing and the overall branding. Now, every time you see her, clearly you can tell that's Jenna Kutcher, right? If suddenly she would show up in some sort of, I would call it maybe like a motor jacket or a pantsuit, you would be super confused. Her style is definitely bright, cohesive, I would call it also approachable, I would call it fun. She's always like glowing and happy, and it suits her very well, and I think it also nicely fits her business and her brand as well. So you know exactly what I think about Jenna Kutcher's personal style. Let me know your thoughts. Do you like her style? Maybe you don't. Let me know in the comments below. If you are a woman entrepreneur, this channel is for you. So don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell to get notified when I post a new video, which is every Wednesday. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you next week.